Pennsylvania. That's where in the world Teri Angel is these days. So good morning. Come in and say hello. Just going to find it here so I can do some sharing. Hi, how's everybody doing? We're live at Enlightened World Network. So please share this out. See that we are live. Good morning, darling Prachetta. How are you this morning? And good morning, Prachir. I know you're probably listening along with your sister. I'm just taking a moment to share. Thank you, Prachetta. I appreciate you sharing, honey. I'm sharing it into some of our groups now. Okay, got it shared out. We have some people on. Like and share, please. And let's see who's on here this morning. Sally, my Sally's here. Good morning, darling. Catherine Kovacs, good morning to you and good afternoon to you, Hope. Hope, how are you feeling today, honey? Think about you every day, and I hope you're getting stronger and better with each day. Hi, Deirdre. Good morning to you. Good morning, Tony. What a beautiful morning to see all of your names up there. And me and Otto have decided to come on together. He's my co-host today. I love the Minions. Oh my gosh. I have to tell you, Deb took me yesterday to a place where we had, what did we have? It was a salt cave. So we went to a salt cave yesterday, and there was a child in there. I'm really bad at guessing ages, but I know he was probably around 7, maybe, or a little younger. And I had my Minion blanket with me because it gets a little chilly in the salt cave. And he loved the Minion blanket. So it got some attention yesterday. It went on a little ride with me. And Sally, yes, how did your readings go yesterday? I didn't get to catch it. We had such a busy afternoon. All right, so let's see who else is coming in. My sister, Billy. Good morning, Billy. Good morning, Joanne McDonald. Welcome. What's everybody doing today? It's Saturday. It's the weekend. The weekend's here. I think, what did we say we're going to do today? We're going to go, if they're open, we're going to go to a metaphysical store here nearby where Deb lives. Oh, it's not nearby. We're going to have to drive there. But that's on our list of things to do today. And for me to see some of the beauty here in Pennsylvania. And if we can find a place where it's very picturesque, because these mountains are absolutely gorgeous, then I will do a live and show you all some of the beauty of Pennsylvania. I love everywhere I have been so far. It has been just gorgeous environment, gorgeous surroundings. It's all so different. In each state, there's just a different flavor, just different things to see and do. So I'm excited to get out and about. And I'm also going on campus at Penn State, which I've always heard about Penn State. They're always a rival in sports, but never had any experience of seeing what it's like. And there's a lot of history here at Penn State, and it's not all positive energy. And right now they're having a big increase because the students are not wearing their mask and they're not being socially distant. So I'm going to just see the area and see what's going on with that. I am in, where am I in? College Station, Pennsylvania. This is where Penn State campus is, Erica. And hello in Periscope. Good morning to everyone jumping in here. And okay, so Billy's saying Brian is still very sick. Yeah, he's, it takes him a while to recover from anything physically. So I'm really hoping and praying that he will get stronger every day and fight COVID for sure. Okay, so what else we got going on? What's everybody else doing today? Mine's going to involve a little bit of sightseeing and getting out and about here in the area and see what's going on. Good morning, my sister Sheila. Good to see you up this morning and tuning into the show. Are you on your way to work or what you got going on this Saturday? I'm here at Deb Goldberg's. Deb is one of the ladies that I work with here at Enlightened World Network, doing programming and all kinds of things. We had an immediate connection. When I first met Deb, when I first started talking to her online, it was just such a beautiful knowingness that we were supposed to be together in this journey of life, co-creating and enjoying. That's what we do. And when we get together live in person, we just enjoy life. And whatever comes up, comes up. So, oh, no way, what, Sheila? I miss you too, honey. Oh, it's so good to see you on the morning show. And Jadir and Periscope, good morning to you. Becky, how you feeling, darling? And I think you have your appointment coming up early next week with the doctor. So wishing that to be a very good appointment for you and good results on your testing. I don't know if I missed anybody. I don't think so. So you're chilling today. No work for you. Chilling and a birthday dinner for Kevin's dad. Good. We'll tell him I said, happy birthday. No work for you today. Awesome. So Sally is working at the center again today. And we brought somebody in yesterday and got their stuff all put up. And wow, it's amazing. I love the stuff she brought in. A lot of winter hats and headbands and leather bracelets, some things like that. Scarves are just beautiful. Ending our day yesterday, somebody came walking and didn't know why they were here, but felt like they had to know. They were too new in the area, and they are from Illinois, and they're going to bring some of their stuff in here as well. So now we're still waiting for 3 more people to bring their stuff in, and then we should kind of be complete, maybe. Amazing stuff going on. Sally, we saw it, honey. We saw the message loud and clear about the expansion and about what's happening there at Zenlightenment in Allegan, Michigan. Anybody gets up that way, make sure you go in and meet Sally and Tony, experience a wonderful hug from them, and just be immersed in their energy because it's absolutely beautiful. You're such a bright light, and that's what's drawing all those people to you. And I'm so thrilled that that's happening. Good morning, Suzanne Millard. I can't wait to see you in a few days. Good morning, Marietta. Marietta, you told on me yesterday. Deb says she's very glad that you did. That, you know, when I got off the live, if I hadn't been able to get through to Deb, I would have just waited and just hung out and had more coffee and chilled out in the area until she was ready for me. But thank you. Thank you, Marietta, for telling on me. and for letting Deb know that I was going to be there soon. Sheila, you have to have a left knee replacement. Oh my gosh. Well, that's definitely not fun, but I'm glad you're getting it taken care of. And Becky says she's doing okay, just can't handle the waiting. You know, that is the worst part, isn't it? When we don't know what's going on. I remember last year, after so many tests after test after test, and just the anxiety, the worry about what could possibly be going on with the body, right? And it's the worry and the wait that's the worst part. And honestly, that's why I decided to have the double mastectomy instead of a single, because I told the doctor I'm never going through this again. So, yeah, that waiting, I understand. I'm lifting you up, honey. Just surround yourself with positive energy. That's what I had to do. I had people making me laugh all the time, so my energy level could be higher. Stacy, no work for me. I had to go get tested for COVID. I couldn't taste anything. Interesting. Well, I hope that test comes back soon, Stacy, and I hope that it is negative and that there's nothing going on there with that. Tamarin Louise, good morning. Tamarin, this is not a show where we give messages. This is a good morning show where we all come in and just share. We just share on this show, and then we lift each other up at the end. If there's something going on in your life, if there's something you want us to pray about or pray with you, we do that at the end of the show. And Hope says, definitely feeling stronger, but I'm suffering from headaches, which I don't usually suffer with. Yeah, well, there's a lot of changes going on for you, honey. So we will definitely put you in our prayer circle and see if we can get some relief from those headaches. Oh, and Becky, I don't think I have any blood left. I say that every time I go in for blood work. It's like, did you get it all? Did you leave me some? So I understand, darling, lifting you up for sure. And Sally said, that's what they told us. It was our life that drew them in. Absolutely. And I feel, Sally, I feel like with us clearing out some of that energy there in the basement, especially, calling in the angels to really protect your place and all the work that you're doing, just lifting up your energy higher and higher. It's just going to draw more and faster. People are going to be just coming in, not knowing why they're there. They're just seeing a light and they're coming to the light. I love it. Okay, Tony says, for the first time I worked on injection day. Thanks for the reminder yesterday. I would have freaked. I'm so grateful for how I feel. I'm so grateful for you, Tony, my soul sister. I love you so much. And Becky says, Sally, when you did the video, I saw a rainbow over your shop as well. Ooh, I know. Rainbows have been showing up big time. Awesome. And somebody asked how the weather is here. The weather is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful here. It's not hot, it's not cold. I am very appreciative of the gift that I got from Sally and Tony of my hoodie. And I did wear that yesterday. It helped because it was a little chilly in the morning, but such an amazingly beautiful day in the afternoons. Oh, thank you. What a beautiful group this morning. I was just looking to see if we had any names that I had missed. So I will probably be here at Deb's until Tuesday. I will be then going to see Suzanne. We kind of plotted out. I had the angels show me some things last night. And while Deb and I were in the salt cave, when you go to a salt cave, it's Himalayan salt, and they play meditation music, and you just relax and meditate. So my meditation was all about the journey and things that are happening on the journey and places to go and some more information about things that I'm supposed to be doing. It's all unveiling. It's kind of like a puzzle coming together. That was what I got as I was meditating, that it's a puzzle, and every place I go, that's a piece of the puzzle that's all going together, and it's all going to be revealed after it's all placed together. We'll all see it very clearly. But one thing they shared for me to do is to get some of the little miniature flags of the United States and to leave one at each site, kind of like marking it that this is the site where it is, and to take a picture of that. And I'm also supposed to reach out to the governors of each state that I'm doing this in and share with them the message that the angels bring for their state. So I've got to get busy transcribing those messages. I have only one of them totally transcribed right now. So I've got to get that typed up and then reach out to the messages, reach out to reading and talking, reach out to the governors and let them know that I was in your state and here's a message that came through for your state as we did a land blessing for the land and the water and the people. Whoa, that was interesting. Just got a flash that happened. I didn't touch the computer. I'm sitting back away from the computer, and it was like a confirmation. I'm just waiting to see if it shows up on the live. Yeah, it did. Did you all see that? It was just like a blink. I'm like, wow, how interesting that they confirmed that, yes, I got that message correct. So every governor of the states that this land blessing is happening in will receive the printout of, or at least the words, the written words of what the angels said for their state. I'm excited about that. I'm excited that this journey is getting bigger and bigger as it goes along, that there's more of it being revealed as it goes along. So I love it. And, and Suzanne, I know you're on here. I'm really hearing that place that you were immediately guided for me to look at. That's where we're going to clear the energy and place a stone there on the land for Pennsylvania. There's so much suffering and so much that has happened here in Pennsylvania, and it needs to be cleared. So yeah, we're going to be doing a land blessing in eastern Pennsylvania. I'm also excited because I get to go into New Jersey. I don't know if there's going to be one there. I think there will be, but I get to meet someone that I have been talking to for years. John Thaddeus Fiore and I are going to meet live. And yes, I will do a video when I get to meet this man. He is so incredible. And I can't wait to get to meet him, to give him a hug live. So that's going to happen after I leave you, Suzanne. I'll be going into Jersey and then straight up to New York. Okay, what else we got? Becky said it wasn't a real rainbow, it was an energy rainbow. Yeah, I've seen that too. I've seen so much expansion and great things coming to Sally and Tony. Good morning, Rick Morrow and Josie. I know you're there. Are you all at the shop today? Are you at Love and Light? Donna Capitula is watching. Good morning, Donna. And Sally says, today is the last 80 plus degrees for us until next year. Wow. I know you told me I got out of there just in time, Sally. So, yeah. So I think there's cooler weather on the way. I just need to be on the road before it gets bad weather. So that will happen. After I leave New York, I'm going down to Maryland and then I'll head straight across to Colorado. So I just found that I can plot out a map on Google Maps and share it. So I'll be doing that today, figuring out how to share the journey so that you all know where it's going to happen. And if you're on the route, then let me know after I share that. Becky says, I'd love to go to a salt cave. They're amazing. This was my second time in a salt cave. And you sit, you are reclined as you're sitting there with the meditation music coming through, and they pipe in Himalayan salt into the air. It clears the lungs, it clears the sinuses, it helps everything. The skin, my skin feels incredible today. We also got a foot detox while we were there, and usually, as is the case, I feel amazing the day after a foot detox. And mine, it really pulled a lot from the liver and the kidney and the lymphatic system. So when you do a foot detox, it's ionic and it pulls all of the impurities and the toxins out of your body through the bottom of your feet. It's amazing. And you can see in the water what has come out. You're able to see from the color what's what. Sally, I think we need to open a salt cave there in Michigan, in Allegan, Michigan. I think that would be an amazing, amazing addition to your quaint little town. And it would be something that would be so successful immediately. So let's look at that. Let's look at doing that. I would be all in for helping with that happening. And see what we got. Suzanne says, that's beautiful. The land can really use it. All of our land, coast to coast, is ready for this energy. I've gotten that message. It's ready for the energy. And Donna is saying, good morning, sweetheart. And Deirdre says, that certainly validates the big part of this mission, doesn't it? The governors. Yeah. I had no clue until yesterday when I was doing the meditation in the salt cave. That's when that information came through. It was, this is how we're going to get the word out that there is a peace on earth mission, and every state that's being touched, that's being guided to go to, is such a huge part of the connection. That's the part that Sally brought out. She and Tony got the message that this is a connecting of energy, and they called it a stream of light yesterday. I had seen like a physical string going from point to point as we placed the stones and did the blessings. But yesterday, my guides called it a stream of light that we're doing, that we're bringing through from place to place as we go around the country. And I'm going to be interested in really looking at that map and seeing if there's a design that shows up once we've done all the land blessings. It's like, what is that design that's being created as it goes along the way from the guidance of where to go to? I think there's something there. There's something important. And Sally says, my favorite time of the year, our side of Christmas. Yeah. And Sally says, I needed a salt cave. Let's look at that. Let's look at the possibility of bringing a salt cave to Allegan, Michigan. I don't know how. I don't have to know how. They just stopped me mid-sentence because we don't have to know the how. We let go of the how and we immediately get the wow when we do so, because letting go is how the miracles happen. So I feel like that's a miracle that could happen up there for you. Erica says it sounds awesome. I've never had that. Yeah, check out salt caves on Google and see if there's one near you, Erica, because it really is something to experience. I feel like I need to sneeze. I'm sorry. I don't know what that was. Usually when I get itching and sneezing, it's the guides wanting me to pay attention to something. So there's lots to pay attention to this morning. And Becky says, yes, self-love. I knew that once I got here at Deb's, I needed to do some self-care and self-love. So yeah, I'm listening to the messages all across the way. Every time the angels turn me in a different direction or tell me to be still and listen, I know there's always something there that I'm supposed to pay attention to. So I'm paying attention. I'm following their guidance, and everything is being unveiled. Everything is working perfectly, as our Marietta shares always with us. So Sally says, yes, absolutely. And Becky says, it's definitely needed right now. So yes, the land blessings are definitely something that was inspired. And it was not something that I saw coming. It was a total inspirational thought that hit. And as soon as they gave it to me, they opened up everything to happen for it. I didn't have to do anything. It was all just shown to me very clearly where to go to do the first one, and then everything from there that happened. It was all inspired. I just love how they work. When we let them, when we allow their energy to flow through us, miracles happen. And that is what's happening on this trip. There are so many miracles that are coming forth from this trip, from this journey, the journey that we are on. And I love that it is that way, that it is us taking this journey together and coming together and getting to be in each other's energy, getting to hold each other physically, to look at each other's eyes. You know, they say the eyes are the windows to the soul, and it's so true. When you meet physically and you look at that person's eyes, you really know, you see into their soul, you see what that person's all about. You can't hide what's in your eyes. There's just no way to hide that energy. And it's a healing that happens when you meet physically. There's a healing energy that goes out from both sides. And I've experienced that with many of you now. And Sally and Tony, oh my gosh, these two women, if you ever get a chance to meet Sally and Tony De La Rosa, please do so. Because what comes from them is so healing and so beautiful. I just absolutely love being immersed in the energy there. Okay, Erica says, I can't wait. Erica, I can't wait to meet you also. That's just going to be, I already feel it, like we are such strong soul sisters, and meeting you in person is just going to be one of the highlights of my trip. So New York, New York. I've always known that I was going to be there. I saw myself physically there. I did a progression instead of a past life regression. I did a progression for what was coming, and that was probably a year and a half ago or more that happened. And I knew I was going to be in New York at some point in my life. I knew it wasn't going to be long. and far off. I knew I was going to be at Mount Shasta. I also saw that when I did the progression. So I didn't know that it was part of this journey across the country. I didn't know what that was all about, but I did see a glimpse of each of those places when I did it. Okay, Becky says, I totally agree. The eyes are the window. There's so much wisdom there. Yeah, absolutely. And Sally, Teri is an experience. Thank you, honey. Um, I love life. I love life. I love laughter. I love joy. I love peace. And that's where my life is right now. You know, there's really no stress at all. The only stress I have are sometimes technology, electronics. I had a moment when I was in Fort Wayne and I had to spend probably close to 2 hours on the phone with OnStar. And that has been absolutely the only frustrating or irritating part of this trip, of this whole journey so far, is some of the technology that's going on. But even with that, you know, I just had to say, I have no control, you know, and that's it. In life, we have no control. We can control the way we react and respond to things. We can control our choices. What do I choose today? Well, today I choose peace. I choose happiness. I choose to listen to my inner guidance. I choose to speak only positive messages to people. I've always heard, if you can't say something good, don't say something at all. And that's so true. I've been hurt by so many words from people in my past that I never want to say anything negative or demeaning to tear anybody down, to bring them down. So I choose to only lift people up. That's my choice. And we all have the ability to choose that. We create how our world is going to be. We make it a prison or a playground. And I love that Karen Palmer said that to me probably 5 years ago. Just an incredible statement that when we look at it, we listen to it, and at first it's like, yeah, I hear you. But then after that, after those words really sink in, you feel the reality of them. You get that knowingness that indeed we do. We create it the way we want it to be. We choose to either be that positive influence for people, that light that they're drawn to, Sally and Tony, or we put up a negative environment and everything is negative. We make so many excuses for why we can't be wonderful, why we can't have miracles in our life. We can put up barriers just as quickly as we can put up a positive, I love you. But today, I choose to be happy. Yes, Sally, I choose the playground. I choose to bring light into the world instead of bringing the darkness. And we can do either one. It's really our choice. It really is. And we create it. So, what are you creating on this beautiful Saturday morning? Are you creating more love in the world, more light, more joy? I know I certainly hope so. I hope that that's what I can do every day here on this show, is bring in the light and just help you all to see that light in you. Light draws more light to it. So if you're putting out a positive energy, then certainly you're going to bring that into your world. And Dawn Marie Garfield, good morning, my sweet friend, asking for prayers for Donna, who blew her back out. definitely we will put Donna in there. And Dawn, I believe you are here in Pennsylvania, right? Where I am. So I'm lighting up your state right now, and I hope you feel that. I hope you feel the energy. I would love to meet you and Donna. I really would love to see you both. Prachetta, I'm counting days for you, ma'am, to come to India to hug you in person. I feel that, Prachetta. I already feel the energy of it. I've already been putting it out there to the universe. I have to look you in the eyes and hug you and Prachir and Gita and Navriti. I know that's going to happen. I know it is. I feel it. I feel it with every bit of me. And Becky says, of sending prayers and healing to Donna. Yes, Prachetta, the entire girl gang, and Charlie. Let's not leave Charlie out on that India trip because I feel like he's going to go as well. And Donna says, you're passing by going to New Jersey. Donna, I'm going to be in the eastern part of Pennsylvania in a few days. I'm going to see Suzanne in Royersford, Pennsylvania. I would love to meet you, Dawn. I would absolutely send me a message and let me know, and we can see if it's possible to meet. And even if it's just to stand there with each other and say hello and get that hug, I'm good with that, with just being in your energy and taking your picture by the Angel Mobile. I'm right now, everybody that I meet, I want your picture right there beside that sign that says our journey of healing, because that's what it is and that's what it's all about. And when this is all said and done, there's a book. And if you're willing to have your picture with the Angel Mobile in that book, that will happen. It will be. We're in Northeast Wilkes-Barre area. I'm not familiar with any of this area. So I'll look at it on the map as I plot my journey on Google Maps, and we'll see if that's a possibility. I would love, love, love to meet you. And Sally says, no, I spent far too many years in the darkness and negativity. No more. Please, no more. It's your choice, Sally. Choosing that playground, and you have chosen to be that bright light where you are, standing on earth. And I am so, so grateful that we did the land blessing in Michigan, that we did it at Lake Michigan. That's an important part of it too, is the lakes communicate, that waterway is communicating with the other waterways. And I feel like, and I got chills, it's so important because that waterway is communicating with another country. It's communicating with Canada. And so the energy, even though I haven't gone into Canada, the lake that we did the blessing at is sending that message forward for us. And the same thing when energy is given into the ocean, it communicates with other land in other countries. So it's all working out for the best. It's all working out perfectly, just as it's supposed to. All I have to do is show up and just be present and bring forth that message that's coming in from the angels. And Sally says, a recharging moment when we meet, if only for a hug. Absolutely. It really is. And Suzanne is replying to Donna, I'm close to Philly. It's 1 hour and 45 minutes from you, King of Prussia area. So maybe we can find a common ground and just find a meeting spot and meet up. That would be amazing. And Prachetta is feeling a little drained today. Just don't feel like talking today. Prachetta, my darling, we want to lift that vibration. We want to send you a big virtual hug, holding you so tight and just letting you feel our energy to lift you. Christina, good morning, good morning. Oh, Christina, I miss you. I am so glad that you come on chanting at night with us, and I'm able to see your beautiful face and enjoy your energy. So thank you for doing that. And Sally says that's why it's so important for us to share what you're doing, to share your journey, because I feel as if in time, with enough of us sharing what you're doing, that you're going to be requested by state and by people to come and do healings in the area. So keep sharing, everybody, keep sharing. She needs this to be put out there far and wide as we can possibly do. Thank you. Thank you, Sally. I really feel that too. I feel that the people that are supposed to hear the message will hear it, and it'll happen. It will happen. They'll be, come here, bless this land. And I feel like there's going to be more than one land blessing in some states. You know, Pennsylvania is a really big state. And I didn't realize just how huge it is. And I'm really listening while I'm here with Deb in this part of Pennsylvania. I'm really listening to see if they want us to do something here, because there's so much energy. And Deb said there's a big prison here where there's been a lot of suffering that's happened. So I'm just listening for guidance. This is not something that's set in stone that says this is the only place it's going to happen. As they inspire and they say, do this, I'm doing it. I'm just listening to what they have for me and what they're saying. And that's it. It's going to be exactly the way they want it to be. And thank you, Sally. Thank you for your beautiful words. And Perchetta is asking any update on Sharon Boyle. I was hoping she would be in here today. I was really hoping to see her beautiful face or her beautiful name. When I see her name, I see her face because I know what she looks like. But no, I don't know how she's doing, honey. We keep putting her in the prayer circle every day and intending that she's getting stronger and better with each passing moment. Donna, yes, absolutely. Pennsylvania is in need of healing. Our area was mined for coal. Yeah, I see that. Wow, when you type that in, there was something that just clogged up my throat. So, where did my water go? Here it is. Yeah, there was something that just came in and closed up the throat chakra. The throat of Pennsylvania has been suffocated. There's a closing of the communication. So I feel like there does need to be more than one clearing. There's a lot of suffering, not just of the land, but of the people as well. So many things that have happened here with war and with oppression. So I'm going to feel into that message and just see what they want to do here in Pennsylvania. Good morning, Jennifer Langren. Oh, Dawn, she says years ago there was a huge mine disaster. And that's so interesting, Dawn. When I did the blessing in Kentucky, it was in the southeastern part, and there were mine disasters there as well in southeastern Kentucky. So I feel like that energy that was placed there, that healing energy, has already communicated with the energy here in Pennsylvania, where there was coal mining and coal mining disasters. Yeah, interesting. And Donna, you say no diamonds. Yeah, I know. I know. Wouldn't that have been interesting? And just to see that area, the difference that it would have made if it had been something like diamonds that they were mining and finding in the area like they did in other parts, or even gold, right? There's gold in them there hills. And Sally says, in 2021, you will begin going back into states you have been to do more areas. Next time, we will head to the east side of the state to Lake Superior. By the thumb, my ancestors pioneered you to towns there that we can go visit. Yeah, it's an immense journey. I see that this is only the beginning. This is that little crack, when you start to see a crack in the windshield, and it starts out as like a little tiny spider vein, and I feel that crack is just enlarging with each day. It's just getting bigger and bigger and breaking more ground as it goes. So thank you, Sally, for that message. And Suzanne says Valley Forge has seen a lot of suffering too. Absolutely. That's so true. Every time I even hear that name or see it written or see it on the map, I know there's some draw there to that. And Donna says there is gold here, lots of glaciers. Yeah. Christina, I would love to get the chance to show you more of both Michigan and Massachusetts. Massachusetts has been coming up a lot lately in conversation. So there's definitely something there. And I don't know that I'm going to be drawn into there on this trip at all. If I'm going to be making a little dip into Massachusetts, I don't know. That may be something for the spring instead of this time of year, because we set some dates for Colorado. There's going to be a Time Heals training out there, and some beautiful energy that takes place when I go into I think it's near Boulder, Colorado, and there's some people out there, I think, that are going to be involved in Time Heals in a big way. And I feel like there's going to be a real reunion, some type of retreat reunion that's going to happen at the end of this part of the journey. There's going to be something that brings everyone together that has been such a huge integral part of the journey. So we'll feel into how that looks. And let's start putting our prayer requests in. I just looked at the time. So if you have anything going on with yourself, with others in your life, go ahead and type that into the prayer request, into the comments, and let's get the prayer request going. And I'll see what the other comments are that's going on. Suzanne says, we can go there. I think that's Valley Forge. We can go there when you're here. It's 15 minutes from here. Oh my gosh. Yes, I'm hearing a yes, Suzanne. We will go there to Valley Forge. Definitely. And Christina, I expect no date to do it right now. Yeah, it's all open. It's all open. It's going to happen in divine time. And I keep saying that every day. It's divine time that's going to happen. And Christina, I really feel you meeting up with me on part of this journey. I really do feel that. And so just keep asking for answers. Keep going in your meditation time and see what it looks like. But I feel that. And Deirdre, I still see me meeting you. So if you want to meet when I come up to New York, just let me know. And let's see if we can make that happen. And Jennifer's asking prayers for peace. Suzanne, please pray for my whole family. Absolutely. And Deirdre, prayers for Paul Fractal and Misty Sims, and for world peace, of course. Yes. And I'd also love to include a prayer for this journey that I'm on, that we are on, our journey of healing. A prayer for the angels to bring in someone to help, to assist with my website, with angelspeakers.com, that it can be more clear on the website how this journey looks and how people can get involved. Someone that knows how to do that, that would be willing to come in and clean up that website and make it more user friendly and make it shine on that front page of the website so people can immediately see this journey when they go onto the website. And also for either one or more person who can help to start working with social media and getting more of the message out over social media. So anybody that would love to volunteer some time, or if you know somebody, and just feel into that energy and see if we can get some help for the journey, some help of the humans, and helping to spread the word out. As Sally said earlier, the more we spread it, the more light shines out into the world. And Sally says, prayers for pre-shadow lifting her energy, prayers for pressure that she'll always be safe and well. I don't know what the pre-shadow, I think it's supposed to be, Prachetta maybe? Prayers for Prachetta, lifting her energy. And prayers for Prachir, that he always be safe and well. Prayers for hope and for all that she is doing. Prayers for Tony, for everything that she is learning and everything that she is going through. Prayers for my son for a new start in life. Prayers for Teri and her journey. Prayers for Stacy for everything she is doing, as well as Tony. And prayers for everybody else that needs it, including Donna and her back. And I know how badly that can hurt, so please keep her in your prayers and let's help to heal her. Let's all send healing energy Donna's way. And Donna says prayers for all. And Deirdre says, absolutely. I was just thinking that it would be meeting you. Wow. Meeting you. Wow, Deirdre. Yes, I definitely want to make that happen. And Prachetta says, special prayers of gratitude for my dearest fairy Teri Ma'am for all that you do for all of us and the world. Good health prayers for Shantae, Brian, Protector Tony, Wendy, Stacy, and Beautiful Hope. Prayers of abundance, courage, strength, and happiness for Tracy, David, Prachir, Neil, and my soul sister Sally. Love and love for my entire Angelic River family. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I was finally able to interpret the message, Sally. The angels helped. You gotta love autocorrect. I laugh at it. I just laugh and then I try to figure out what it says. Okay, and Christina, gratitude and prayers of celebration for Teri and our mission. Prayers for those who may be feeling lonely, unseen, or not heard. Prayers of good health for all. Yes. So let's go into our prayer time, lifting each other up today, bringing in some joy energy. Let's do that. Let's make it a very joyful Saturday, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. And just bring in that energy of peace, love, and joy. That's what I'm feeling today. Peace, love, and joy for all of us. Did I just hear a knock on the door? I did hear a knock on the door.
I thought I'd just come and say hi.
Oh, please do. Please, we have our Deb Goldberg bringing her beautiful energy in. Make room for you. Good morning, good morning. Oh, I love this.
Hi, everyone. Wow.
We have such beautiful energy on this morning. We're doing our prayers. Everybody's putting in their prayer requests. And Hope says prayers and gratitude to the entire tribe. So grateful for all the prayers and energies you have sent my cousin, Lorraine Hillett, who is suffering from COVID, and she is now walking with the help of a Zimmer frame. Thank you all. Hope, thank you for sharing that. We lifted Lorraine up every day. And look at answered prayer. I just love it. I love when you all share the answered prayer. And they're saying good morning to you.
Good morning.
And Sally says, I think it would pull me out of a peaceful stance if I was to ever meet the little demon behind autocorrect. I agree. I think somebody just did the programming for that computer for autocorrect and said, let's just make them laugh. You know? And that's all we can do. Just laugh at it. Have fun with it. Christina says, I get to take a Zoom class with some light workers from back home in the Berkshires.
Oh,
Awesome. And Suzanne saying good morning to you. Suzanne is the one I'm going to see after you here in Pennsylvania.
oh, good morning. Good morning.
She's in Royersford.
That's awesome.
Oh, Perchetta says, what a lovely sight. Love you, ladies.
Aw.
Love you, honey. There's Marietta.
Aw.
She's
I
radiating so much love to you all.
Aw.
And Perchetta says, just picture perfect. We have Otto peeking around my shoulder.
That's true.
We're a trio right now.
Oh my goodness.
Otto is channeling Ruth.
I like that. Good morning. Oh, what a lovely show.
Do you see Christina's comment? Right here. At the bottom.
Oh, thank you very much, Christine. That's very sweet of you.
Deb is very powerful.
Mm.
A lot of faith. Very, very strong in faith and trust in God. We need that.
Yes. And I have to work on it every day.
Yeah, we're a work in progress.
We are.
Good morning on Periscope. Hello. And Rick Morrow says, love to everyone and have a beautiful day. Awesome.
So inspiring.
It really is.
Mhm.
All these beautiful people that come every morning.
Mm-hmm.
That is, to me, that is an amazing thing. You know, I see you all every morning and it just lifts me up every day. I start my day with laughter, with smiling, with so much joy in my heart. We're such a family, you know, and if you think about it, when you're living physically together in a family and you come in the morning and you say good morning, it's just so inspiring to do that, to just see each other. And that's what we do. We, you know, I don't see your faces, but when I see your names, I envision your face. So we are seeing each other every day on this show. I love it.
Oh.
And Charlie just showed up. Yes, you be late, but you know what? You're in time. You're in divine time to be here with us all as we take a breath together and connect with each other. And that's what we've done. We have really connected today. And Suzanne said, it's my joyful start into the day. Yeah, it is. It's like our soul needs this right now. We just need that connection. And I'm so happy that you're all on this journey. We're all on it together. I love it. I told them about the salt cave.
Oh, did you?
How are you feeling this morning?
Oh, I slept late.
Good. We talked about that last night.
Yeah. No, I felt really good. It was so relaxing. I don't know if you've ever tried that, but it's wonderful. It actually puts you to sleep. We fell asleep in the salt cave.
Yeah.
Hi, Charles.
I fell asleep and then the angels woke me up because they had stuff they wanted to talk to me about.
Yeah. And I got to dance with God and Jesus in my meditation. So it was just beautiful.
She said, God is a great dancer. I love that. So let's connect into our hearts. Let's just take a breath in. Just breathe right into your heart center. We're all connected already. I already feel it happening. It's like everybody just kind of locked in this morning and we're all there. But let's really lock in and send that love that we have in our hearts out to all these prayer requests. Everybody that mentioned a name, everybody that mentioned a situation, or put yourself in there And let's put all of us in the circle. Put everybody in the circle. And just take a moment to breathe in. And on the out breath, send love right to that person that's in the circle. Wow, I just feel it now. And let's set our intention that all of these prayer requests are heard. They're all seen and acknowledged and heard by God, by the source of all, everything. And the angels are surrounding each person that's in the circle and just touching them. Just feel that touch from the angels and be blessed by that. And yes, Pracheta, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. And now let's hug somebody. Just pick one person that's here. There's a lot of people here, so just pick one and put your arms around them and say, I love you. Just tell that person,
I love you.
I love you. Oh, so beautiful.
You too.
And then we do our heart telephone. We say it to one person and it goes all around the circle and comes back into your heart. And the way we do this is on the count of 3, everybody is going to say, thank you. I love you. And we're saying it to everybody that's here now, everybody that will come in and watch this on the replay. Wow, did you see that light? It was just like this big white light that just happened. Earlier, there was a flash of confirmation, and now there's a white light. So, we're counting to 3, and thank you, I love you. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, I love you. And I love you all so much. Such a beautiful family, beautiful energy. And Charlie said there's a salt cave by him and he's never gone. Charlie, go have that experience. It'll be amazing. Wow, look at all the energy. It's just like getting so light. And okay, there's the confirmation.
Mm-hmm.
I love how spirit can do that. They can use electronics. They can use anything to show us that they're here, that they're just confirming that everything is working perfectly. I love you all. Have a blessed day. Deb, any word for them?
Oh, I'm wishing you a blessed day too. We're going to have some fun today. Have some fun today.
Have fun.
Yeah.
That's what I was feeling. Peace, love, and joy.
Mm-hmm.
And feel into that joy part and really play like a kid today. Just be childlike. So we're going to end the show so I can go have some coffee with my Deb. I know, Deirdre, there's energy moving all around us. I really feel it this morning, and they're giving a lot of confirmation with the lights. Okay, so we will see y'all later. I'll see you tomorrow.